What's up people, Tasaran here and welcome to the World of Warcraft Vanilla with our hunter and our pet that's now known as Unknown again. Excuse me. Great stuff. So today we're going to be starting off with dealing with the aftermath of the dead mines. Oh yeah. So we're in Sentinel Hill. We've got quests to hand in, so I'm going to do that first. So we've got two to hand in up here, the bandanas and the all-important Device Brotherhood, which means we are about to get a solid bit of kit. And it's something that's going to make a massive difference to us. It is the Tunic of Westfall, giving us plus 11 agility. Ooh. I do like a bit of 11 agility, I've got to admit. So the first thing I'm going to do is attach that. Let's see what difference it makes to our damage. So at the moment we're rocking 28.3. 29.3, a whole extra damage a second. That's pretty sweet. And it kind of, so we're not so like, because I like green, as you know, but it's like, it was like green, which is insane. Oh yeah, top of the tower for the bandanas. We've got a few more bits of gear out of the dead mines, but I'm going to go into that in a moment. It's all going to increase our damage. So if we can just remember 28.3, that's what we started with. And we'll see what it's like when it's all over. Right, strength, stamina, 5 agility. Instead of 3 agility, 2 strength. Now that's going to make an interesting difference. I'll get it. I'm not going to put it on just yet because I did have a bit of a plan, and that might have just fucked it up. That might have just completely just threw my entire plan out the window. But so we're going to that in a bit. So the last quest to hand in is at Shoney in Stormwind, which is right by the hunter trainers and all the rest of that lovely stuff. So that's what I'm trying to get to, because we are now level 20. I'll put the talent point. I'll just put it straight in the health thing, but I'm thinking about maybe a respec. I did get asked on one of the comments of one of the videos that just recently been released about doing survival, and I have got, this is kind of in reply to that comment because I haven't replied to it yet, but I kind of have got like no idea what I'm doing with survival at all. I don't think it's one of those specs that anybody has ever gone into in vanilla. You know, survival in retail, they've made it so people pick it, but there's only certain things I'd be interested in. 4% chance to immobilise the target completely with wing clip could be wicked in PvP situations. You know, humanoid slaying I tend to like to get regardless. More health. Traps last longer. Sure, footage not too bad, but it's way up there. 15 points in survival talents before you can get that. Counter attack. You know, so to be honest, I'm not sure, because it's it's a weird spec. You know, it's not quite melee, it's not quite ranged. It looks more like it's a if your pet dies kind of spec. It's a weird spec. So I don't know. It's not really something I'm confident on at all. But never mind. We're going to go over to Shoni. Hand in the last quest, which I can't remember what we get out of. Nothing. A bit of XP. A bit of XP, that's always nice. When we do get started, as we're running, I will be going over to Redridge. We're going to have a look-see at the knolls and everything to the north of Lakeshire. Hopefully, as long as we can get there without getting ganked, we should be okay. I want to get a few of those up to the level sort of 20 quest done. And then it'll be looking into moving on to Duskwood, which is actually a place which I really enjoy leveling. Always like Duskwood. So we're going to hand the quest in first, and then we're going to discuss our gear situation and how much our damage has gone up. 28.3 was what we started with. Hopefully it's going to be lots more than that. Underground assault. I'll get to choose a piece of rubbish, so it's going to be that one. Vendors for more.
Hey, very well then.
Nice. There was that. That was a Nomaragon quest. Right. Before I carry on with collecting quests for the stockade, which is where our next quest goes, where am I going, Tass? Where am I going? Okay, here we are. Nice. Right. Now, while we was in there, we got the cruel barb, which, compared to this is the axe that I had before, a 3 agility, 2 strength. So it's a case of 3 agility or 12 attack power. Now, obviously, agility does go towards crit and dodge as well, which is always nice. But 29.3 moves us up to 29.7. So it's more. It's definitely more. And then I figured because we picked up this 8.2, it's only 3 stamina. But I got a feeling we get dual wield at 20.
What's on your mind?
So before I go into that, but now we picked up this new one, didn't we? The 5 agility. So will that make 29.6? 29.7. Okay. So the new axe hasn't fucked that up. The cruel barb is still better with the 12 attack power. It depends on whether or not I want to lose that crit, isn't it, really? Hard to say. Let's see what happens with... because if I don't get the dual wield, it won't matter anyway. I do get the dual wield. So that is pretty good. Right, aspect of the cheetah, finally. Boom. Mend pet. I like the sound of it. Dual wield, of course. Arcane shot rank 3. Distracting shot rank 2. We get disengage. And freezing trap. That's pretty cool. Now disengage
Off with you.
in vanilla doesn't make you jump backwards at all. It's just an attempt. Where can I find you? attempts to disengage from the target, reducing threat, character exits combat mode. So what I'm thinking, because the traps can only be used when not in combat, is do it as a situation where I'll hit disengage, lay a trap, rather than wasting the feigned death for the trap. So what my intentions are, I'm gonna put you there. Oh, where are you going? If I'm gonna go into stealth mode, I can just put it up there, I think, maybe. I don't know, I'm trying to plan it. I want my freezing trap to be on. Yeah, that one can do one. Scare beast, when do I ever use that? Like, never. Proper never. Right, yeah, so it'll be a case of slap slap. That could work, that could work. It's like every time I do a hunter, everything's ever so slightly different. It's crazy talk. Right, let's get our list back up. So men pet rank 2, right, oh, these haven't auto... haven't auto upgraded, eh? 20 to 38. It's not too bad. Dual wield arcane shot rank 3. I'm gonna put that up because, yeah, I don't care how much it costs. Freezing shot, distracting shot rank 2. Bear with me, people. And where is it? What I've been waiting for so long, aspect of the bloody cheetah. That is awesome. And now I can put up the 3 stamina. Rocking 29.7, and I also, the Bowyer Fletcher salesman guy in Sentinel Hill, sometimes he has a chance to have this on him. The fine longbow. So it's not a massive increase, but it is better than the fine short bow that we currently have. I've also got a crude scope. I believe this was someone either sent me this or it come out of one of the boxes in the Dead Mines, but I'm going to add it to it, which gives us an extra 1 damage. We'll equip that. Fucking awesome. 31.5. That is just something else. So we've got all that done. The last thing that I want to acquire, try and acquire, is 12 medium leather, so I can make the dark leather pants, giving us +8 agility, which is just amazing. I've already got the medium armor kit to slap on it as soon as we can. We're not going to be anywhere that's going to be dropping any medium armor, but with enough light leather we should be okay. So let's head over to we're going to head over to the Cathedral Square now, because we have a quest there for the unsent letter. Speak to Barros Alexton in Stormwind. Oh yeah, right, so let's aspect of the cheetah. This is going to make all the difference now, especially in Stormwind. It seems to take ages to get across this place, but finally a character with a movement speed boost. Wow, camera going nuts. Sometimes my mouse just gets like overly sensitive. Whoa.
You need something?
Unsent letter. Warden Thelwater in the stockade. Now we need to be at least 26 for stockade. I mean, you can go in earlier, but I want to go in with all the quests, and we're going to have a quest, I think it's from the wetlands, which is the elites in Dunmodeer. Absolute pain in the tits. Well, I am going to the right place, aren't I? I'm just getting rid of that. That's going, that's going. And selling that, yeah. Nice. So I'm not going to go out of my way to sell them, because I know that once we get to Lakeshire, there's going to be vendors there. We'll get rid of that.
Well,
Now I'll put it on Hawk before going to Lakeshire, because if there is any ganking going on at the bridge, I don't want to get dazed the minute I get off the flight path. I think we'll meet there. We've landed. And so far,
light bless you.
not a problem. Let's hope it stays that way. Now I want to head into Lakeshire just because I want to sell those old bits of gear. Oh shite! Someone summoned a Doom Guard. We need to be careful, and we can't stay too long, so let's just get rid of these.
Farewell.
And head straight on up. So I'm not going to focus too hard on the underbelly whelp scales, because those whelps are scattered about up here as well. The odd one or two. God, this place is worrying. Bit of track humanoids. Well, there's a whelp. Steady on. Okay, our swords are going to need leveling up. Perhaps I should allow a little melee combat here and there while these are quite, while these are lower than us. Get a sting on him just to get a bit of damage going. So this is good. This is getting, say, 3 quests. That's how I like it. Took a paste in there. Just going to use a bandage on him since he's already well happy. already got that one. Gonna go for the brute. That's it, pull it over. Right, if you're not, right, if you're not going to help, you can fuck off then. Join a party just to nick my kills, but not actually help with the battle. You can bollocks. You couldn't believe that? I thought, oh, we're going to get a bit of help. No. Not going to stand for that. Not at all. So I nearly had the right thing going there though. Trying to CC1, get that, I just couldn't bloody target it, so I couldn't get the bear to take the aggro off him, but never mind. Live and learn. No. Get your fucking own kills, mate. It might sound harsh, but he made no attempt to assist. He was like, no, I'm fighting my one, that'll do. And that's not how you roll in a group. So, sorry, not doing that. But we've done quite well. It looks like we've finished the rivets and pikes. You are out because you've done nothing wrong to me. You're a basher, don't need you. Let's have a look up round the side. I think there's mystics up there, going along the side of the road. We're in luck. The mystics usually are. I mean, usually when I am questing here, I'll only do the brutes and mystics in that one particular area, and I always neglect looking up here. And it's a great place for mystics. Looks like that's as high as I want to go that way though. Oh, that one's a brute. And we've got a potential scale as well, so that's wicked. Run on in. I've just pulled something else. Nope, he did. Get a concussive shot now in case he runs. Nice. And a bit of skinning too. Okay, sorry about that. I just had to... it's hay fever season. You know what I'm saying? Right, what I was planning on doing... I need an axe off this outrunner. I am going to put a pet on a passive. Concussive. I'm not going to put a sting on him. I want to try something. I'm going to test out this disengage. So, didn't work. Instead, I'm netted. Attempts to disengage from the target, reducing threat, character exits combat mode. Perhaps just need to be faster, but I guess it depends on that global cooldown. Or perhaps if the pet's in combat. Right, so I'm in combat now. They have to be attacking me. So if I do distracting shot and get it. No. Weird. Okay, I think disengage is essentially... Oh, thank you. Disengage is just as useless as track hidden then. No prob. Manners don't cost nothing. Always thank people for the buffs if you're able. As I am allowing melee. My skills are going up nicely. I'm going to slap that condor and see if it drops a meat. Because they're like 50 silver each at the moment. Okay, magic damage is more frightening. But I got the condor meat. That's 50 silver. Awesome. Right, let's start heading back south. It looks like they were starting to respawn. Yeah, lovely. Rather loud talking. Nice. See any down there? I died, so I'm not tracking humanoids anymore. Get in there, son. Can't believe it, we're in Lakeshire. Or Bigwigs rather. Completing quests. Actually doing them. Someone's coming up behind me. Okay. Okay, it's a human. Oh, thank you. Even increasing the duration on a buff is great news. I want to skin this floating dragon corpse. It's a brute. Let's do it. And this will be the last one. Oh, sweet. Because there are more quests to pick up. We need to get Yowler yet. I don't know if I'm going to be doing the escort quest in the cave at the top. Because it's painful. Unbelievably painful. So I need 3 more whelp scales. So that's probably better if I just jump down. Let's change to beasts while we're in town. Is it safe? Certainly looks alright so far.
Hello.
Murloc fins. Yep. I did have loads, didn't I?
What can I do for you?
Now I have none. Oh, looky, looky. They're better trousers. They're not better for me. Because I'd end up dropping 1 agility.
Safe travels.
Probably won't put those on. In all fairness. Ah.
Hey there.
Now the baying of gnolls. And we get a finger.
Good one.
That would be nice, because at the moment we've only got the one ring. The one ring that don't do shit. 1 stamina, 3 intellect. When it comes to rings though, you know, generally, fuck it. Your first rings can be absolutely anything you get. Right, but I'm gonna go and try and find some more of these little dragon whelp things, and I know where there's quite a few. Loot the corpses! Going to be a long time before I get 12 medium leather. I mean, how many light does it take? Is it 4 or 5? It's 4. There's one. Get in there. Could make a start on these because they're ranged. Beautiful. I think what I'll do is I'll get these done, Because the others are a bit... Oh. The others are a bit tough. It might be wise... Yeah, it might be wise to head on down to Duskwood. I'm not sure. Because, well, the axes I could get off the Black Rock thingies. The champions might be tough, and that's where the escort quest is, which I don't fancy. And then Yowler's Paw, that'll be tough, I'll need help with that. Don't know. I might have got to that horrible stage where it would be quicker to go to another zone and do loads of green quests. More often than not, those times will happen, especially later on. Sorry, that'll be someone at the door again. If I wanted a guard dog, I wouldn't have got a Shih Tzu. It's the wife's dog. Hey! Thank you. It's a guildie. I spent quite a bit of time with Locke yesterday. Guild power. And I only need one more whelp scale. Oh. Hey, Vok. Oh. Cheers, dude. He's given me a pet. Got plenty of bag space. Let's have a pet follow us around as well. Lovely. Might get rid of the pet names. Fucking right, true Beastmaster. So did I do that? No, I haven't done that. So I need one more. We've done it! Yeah, right. A bit of aspect of the cheetah because we can. So we will. Oh, I love aspect of the cheetah. But yeah, for those of you that are like new to retail and therefore new to this and not sure and all that, aspect of the cheetah for the longest time wasn't this instant cast providing a few seconds speed buff. It was an aspect, and if you got attacked while you're in it, you get dazed quite badly. So it's not something you can have on all the time. But I like that. Oh, thank you. But I'm going to carry on yeah, I'll just carry on slapping and skinning whatever I can now on the way back to Lakeshire. Hand that bad boy in. Yeah, do it. It's not really productive to sort of grind these out when you first get here because they do a lot of damage, and if you're only level 16, 17, they're genuinely not worth doing. Not as a grinding mob. But now, at level 20, rock on. Go on, do it. Just a little private joke. I suppose it's a cheater. Let's just get there and hand it in. Because I would love to move on to Duskwood. Really would. Get some loom wall flanks for the quest, but because our cooking is 178, the chef quest in Duskwood won't provide us with any points whatsoever, because I'm pretty sure it's 100 and 110 for the Spidsters crab cakes.
Can I help you?
Not sure, to be honest. Okay, so we've got 51 and 4 stamina, which is not better. But look at that. We finally get to get rid of our embossed leather gloves, our level 8 gloves, which was causing us major issues. That, I would say major issues, but they're in dire need of an upgrade. So boom. I'm also going to attach 16 armor to it. That is awesome. He's actually, especially when he's dual wielding like that, he's actually starting to look a little bit dangerous, isn't he? Let's move that up there, move that up there. Just see, strength is only melee damage, isn't it? Yeah, it's just useless. No. Not bad. Right, I'm just going to head into here. And see if there was any more quests we're now high enough for. It's not. Because I know there is another elite quest around here somewhere, but don't think I can pick it up yet.
Need help?
It's a real shame. That's the trouble. I do apologise. I usually come on here, and I sort of like before I start, I spend a bit of time sort of planning exactly what I'm going to do today. I've kind of done everything that I planned, so I'm struggling a little bit with what to do next. Described. I'm not going to get rid of that. You can off. Bye bye. Going to sell that. That's going to my rogue, because a few of us have started twinks, which is the first time I've ever really done it properly. Oh, we got some light hide. That's awesome. Yeah, we've just started some twinks. It's the first time I've ever done it properly. But it's given us a little something to do, just because I can't level loads of characters up to 60 on a dying server. I'm only going to have time to do this one, so doing a twink on the side sounds like a plan. Right, so Murloc poachers. We need some fins. It's going to give us a gun. Now I know it's exactly the same damage, but one of them's, strangely enough, the gun is the faster. So you've got to find a longbow that hits sod all, but does, you know, big hits. And then you've got the dwarven fishing pole, which is a rather fast potato gun. Don't know, I think the fact that I've already got a scope on it has kind of sealed its fate. Right, bear with me, I'm just going to, I've still got something there.
I supply
Still got
only
some
the
crap on me.
finest goods. See you around.
I am going to head on over to Darkshire in Duskwoods, and see what quest we can pick up there. And I'd like to see if I can drop off the bronze tube quest and just see if I can just get us to Ding. So I'll meet you there. Okay, here we are in Darkshire. Sorry about all the cuts in this one that seem to be in just pointless places. I generally do keep on getting the urge to proper sneeze, and I don't want it in the videos. Wicked. Yeah, so we're going to do a Scarlet Monastery run later. Okay. Now, do you want the tube?
What can I do for you?
Bring him a bronze tube.
Life be with you.
Yeah, so the engineering boxes that you can loot within the dead mines do sometimes drop the bronze tube. So if you don't have an engineer or can't afford auction house, make sure you pick a bronze tube up while you're there. Locate Mary. He's got what? Yeah. Very nice. So look how close we are. 2 minutes now. 2 minutes. So I'm just going to see how many we can pick up here, because we got a couple of the lower levels. But obviously that's not enough. We want them all. Here we go. We got another one. Ghoul fangs and some shit and some shit and some shit. I love it. I probably will put I probably will put more time into
King's honor, friend.
Oh, look at it.
Safe travels.
I will put more time into
Farewell.
Duskwood.
Light be with you. Light bless you.
So I've got to really think about it, because the whole Lakeshire, Darkshire, Duskwood, Darkshore, pain in the arse. Pain in the arse trying to sort of, you know. So I've got to really concentrate when I'm about to like say one of them to make sure I'm saying the right one. So if I do end up saying Darkshore, which is always on the tip of my tongue, I've got to stop myself from saying it sometimes. So Fluctus online. Now that's someone that we met doing the traitor quest, I believe, and we just
Looking for something specific?
invited him in. He's still with us.
See you around.
I don't know what level he is now though, but 23 hunter. Yeah, 381 armor, low stats. Yeah, nice. Very nice. Yeah, sorry. You're gonna... That's something that's gonna happen though, innit? Gotta get involved with a little bit of guild chat.
Hey there.
Right, so I haven't actually got anything else at the moment. So let's have a look at our quests and see how well we did. So, Raven Hill. Not a problem. Deliveries to Sven. You know what? We can do those. And we need to get halfway down. Let me just get the map up and have a butcher's. Right, so this is everything we need to kill is now dotted up on here. I'd really like this PF quest. Say, I'll make sure it's not on the mini-map because that just gets annoying. But we're going to get a quest here at the fork in the road, which will be to kill a load of pygmy spiders, which will fill this up even more. So what we need to do is get over to here and work our way down, and the fastest way to here is not running. It is flying to Sentinel Hill and running from the west. So that is what we're going to do now. Come on, Tas, remember that cheetah. You've been waiting for so long for it.
Can I help you?
Get out of the way.
Be careful.
Because I think what I'd like to do really is focus on making sure I have all the quests. Greatest thing in the world to do, make sure you have all the quests. Because sometimes, most of the time, a lot of quests will overlap. If you can get it right. And I find once the quests stop overlapping, that's when I tend to move on. What I'm actually looking forward to, which no one looks forward to on a PvP server, but I'm really looking forward to getting myself over to the Stranglethorn Vale. That is a massive ganking zone. When I'm there, I will spend the majority of my time totally pissed off. But the skinning and the quests is just so... If you can time it right, it can be so productive. And I just recently did it on my priest, and I did it during the night, and it went so smooth. I ended up with 9 quests to hand in, and it was just like, this is just insane. I got ganked, of course I did, but I didn't get camped, which was really nice. You know, it was, yeah, I'm gonna get killed because we're at war. But then they sodded off. They wasn't camping my bodies, and it's not often you get to say that in the Vale. Make sure I go the right way. Okay, so the flight paths and I believe mounting later on will turn off aspects of the cheetah. So you've got to remember to reapply it. I'm going to go straight past that because I can't skin it. And you do get a lot of wolves sort of along the north side, so if we do come across any, and down the west edge of Dusk Wood, not Darkshore, Dusk Wood. Yeah, we should see some wolves here, so it's gonna be able to make a start on the lean wolf flanks. There is one as we speak. I do enjoy questing here. It can be a gank zone, but not always. Generally it's around the graveyard. Medium hide. I'm happy now. I'm happy. Ding! Let's have a look. Right, so my plan originally was to, because the last point, the level 20 point, went on endurance and completed the health. He's still very squishy, so we do need to go into the thick hide. However, I'm awfully tempted to start working on one of my marksmen. But we are levelling at the moment, so I'm going to go with thick hide. I don't mind helping out. I haven't been skinning. Did I skin? I did, yeah, I got medium leather. It's only the vial of spider venom. We do get, like, we need the venom. We need to kill so many of these when we get the quest. And we also, once we've spoken to Abercrombie, he'll then send us to the chef, and then we'll get a quest for crab cakes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to really focus on the gathering of the quests in this episode. Of course I'm going to do what I can on the way. But if we do quest gathering for now, and then the next episode we'll get balls deep into it. Proper go nuts.
Well met. For the Alliance. Need help? Go with honor, friend.
Good day to you. Have a good one.
Right, I'm going to get rid of these Red Ridge bloody quests on my tracker. Ooh, not that one. I have all these tracked. That was everything, wasn't it? Yeah, so now if we go over to Abercrombie, actually stop running. This is quite a dangerous area. I'm really low to go across the top. But I want to kind of do it as a loop. Just have to be careful, I guess. shouldn't have it on cheater anyway. Because the mobs can get a bit dense. And if I pull something from the side, we're screwed. Oh, mate. I don't know, can't remember. I'm thinking Tanaris. Can't remember. See, I'm still able to take aggro off the bear if I start hammering down. Oh, fucking hell. Close to the... ogres. My warrior that's on this server, that's now a level 46 bank ult, is become quite a ongoing joke within the guild. Oh, failed attempt. Fucking hell, come on. There is definitely something in the Vale, and it's not just the leather worker that's south of Gromgol. Yeah, armour. Okay, we've unlocked the cemetery with a lovely 210 XP for that. That's awesome. Now these are popping up on the PF quest like mad for the ghoul fangs. Eliza's not there, so we're safe. We'd pull instantly at this level. Eliza is the elite that comes out of this grave. Right, the hermit.
Eat something?
Speak with Madam Ava. Okay, now we need to head on round to Jitters to see what is haunting Raven Hill. Even the gathering of the quest is giving us XP. Really cool. I'd say these do give us stuff for quests, but at this level they're too much trouble at the moment. They'll be much easier to do later on when we actually have more quests for them anyway. So we're going to ignore them completely. We're going to ignore them like my warrior. Funny. Two medium leather, we got some medium hide, black whelp scales, might go in the auction house. Inscribed, auction, auction, auction. I'm not sure about the others yet. Some things are definite auction house, other things are see how it goes. You've got to be careful because there is a lot of items in the auction house that for some reason have been listed as less than the vendor price. Why, I don't know. But if you go in with like my auction house add-on and you're just listing stuff and it automatically undercuts it perfectly for you, you're going to end up losing money. So bear that in mind. Check the vendor prices.
See you around.
The add-on I have sell value
Good day to you.
helps,
Safe travel.
but it only works on items that you've owned whilst speaking to a vendor, so it knows, and then it will tell you forever. That's where that comes up. That sales won't be in classic, not until we're able to get add-ons. Don't know how long it'll be. Right, Jitter's growling gut. Speak to Chef Groll. Oh right, perhaps it's that leads on the dusky crab cakes. Well, either way, Abercrombie gave us a quest for Madam Eva. Madam Eva. Now this part of the road can be really exciting. So we need to keep an eye out on the chat to see if Stitches turns up. Because he'll pretty much one-shot us at this level. Tin ore, that's going to my thingy. These three items, I don't know what I'm going to do with those yet. How's the quest log? It's looking good. Yep, my bad. Although I'm going to regret having that on if Stitches appears. Or if I run into him. Ooh, we got some skin in. Please loot your corpse. That's a medium leather right there. Medium leather. Go on, give me a medium leather. It won't, but it'd be wicked if it did. It did! That's 3. I only need 9 more for my trousers. pygmy venom
Be
spiders.
careful.
Okay, so we've now got pretty much all the quests. Lars, Wolf at the Hills. I'm not gonna do that yet. So I need to go over to Chef Grog because there's still more to pick up. And Madam Ava. Level 25. Could be tough. It might be worth me doing that before. Oh. Get off the fucking thing. I wasn't ready and then I was like, oh, what the fuck. I hope you die, you prick. I pretty much just went, and just, I just let that happen. What a place to end the video. But to be honest, I don't care. I was going to end it there anyway and was just going to be travelling to Darkshire. Anyway, I'm going to call it there. I don't know how long that's gone. Sorry it was shit. But next episode we're going to be smashing out all of these quests without getting ganked once. So, thanks an awful lot for watching. I do really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments, but be gentle with me, please. And I'll see you all in the next one.